aún oscuro. No mames, las 4:30, ya voy tarde. Ay, qué sueño tengo. ¿Y si no? Igual no creo que me digan nada.
Mija, ¿ya te levantaste?
No, tienes que ir. Ok, ya. Arriba. ¡Qué frío! You a citizen? San Diego. To school? Nothing. Yes, these are my parents. I live in Mexico. You a citizen? San Diego. To school? Nothing. Yes, these are my parents. I live in Mexico.
Apúrate, cabrón. Ya vamos tarde.
¡Ahí voy! Oye, ma, ¿me vas a llevar tú o voy a pedir Uber?
Dijo, yo te voy a dar una tela, niño. Ya está el café.
Oye, pa, ¿me armas un cafecito?
Ok, hijo, ¿te dispara el termo?
Sí, por papá. Gracias. Ok, pasaporte listo, ID listo, credencial lista, mochila lista, costo lista, perfecto. Lonche. Haz un lado, mi pa. Ya, para mi cara. Vámonos pues.
¿Dónde habrá menos línea? ¿Protay o San Isidro? Prende, chingada madre. Listo, ya, vámonos.
¿Y el taxi a qué hora va a pasar? ¿Y si agarro un...? No, son 150 pesos, está caro. ¿Va para la línea, jefe? Gracias.
Checa esta rolita, pa. La hizo un compa.
Ok, San Isidro. ¿Por el Chaparral o qué, pues?
Pasaporte listo, ID listo, credencial lista, mochila lista, bus trolley pass. ¡Mi lonche!
¿Me dejarán cruzar la manzana picada?
¿No hay burritos? Lado izquierdo, lado derecho. ¡Ay, lado izquierdo, lado derecho! ¡No!
Ah, la
manches,
fila,
la
no
fila.
manches.
¡Ay!
4:57. Ya media hora. Si cruzo en media hora, creo que voy bien. ¿Qué hora es? 5:38 y no avanza. Habrá pasado. Si tarda más, no voy a alcanzar el trolley. Qué flojera, me va a tocar bien lleno el trolley. Si llego tarde, me van a cerrar las puertas de la escuela y de Techno otra vez. ¿Qué horas son? 6:05, no voy a alcanzar. Fuck.
3:38 no avanza. Ay, qué mal.
¿Qué horas son? 6:40. Ay, apenas voy a cruzar.
Ya voy tarde.
Chingado, sí se me hizo tarde. Me van a cerrar la puerta. Go ahead.
Transborder students are students that live in Mexico and cross the border to the United States for school. They're part of families living along the U.S.-Mexico borderlands. There are a number of reasons why a student might lead a transborder life, and we have identified 3 principal reasons. First is that the cost of living is much more affordable in a town south of the border like Tijuana than it is to live in San Diego, north of the border. Some families report going through food and housing insecurities, and the cost of living south of the border makes their income reach further in Mexico than in the U.S. For instance, a 2-bedroom apartment in San Diego ranges from $1,600 to $2,000, while the same in Tijuana is $500 to $800. Second is that some transborder students are members of mixed status families. That is, they are family to a member who was either deported from the U.S. or denied the appropriate immigration documents to reside or transit into the U.S. Consequently, making it altogether impossible for a family to live together in the U.S. and opt to live in a border town like Tijuana to be together. Another is that some students come from a long lineage of families living between the border with deep ties in both sides. some spanning way back before the border itself. Transborder students vary from traditional students in the US and Mexico, mainly because they're subject to a long and complicated commute to school. That is, they have to go through traffic from their home to the border, cross the border, and continue with their commute into the US. They wake up 2, 3, or even up to 4 hours earlier than their non-transborder counterparts in the US, just to make it a class. Depending on their economic circumstances, if they own a car, or if they have to rely on public transportation, traffic to the border and border wait time to cross the round trip to school is about 4 hours on a good day and could take up to 8 hours on a bad day. This, unfortunately, has a physical and psychological toll on the development, performance, and ultimately academic success of transborder students. Transborder students report feeling exhausted, fatigued, sleep-deprived, and in some cases malnourished because for the sake of making it to class on time, they sacrifice sleep and skip meals. Given the unpredictable nature of the border wait times, students and their families report feeling anxious out of fear that they might not make it to their destination on time. Given the unpredictable nature of the border wait times, students and their families report feeling anxious out of the fear that they might make it to their destination on time. As a result, the atmosphere at the border is often stressful, tense, and sometimes a hostile environment. Lastly, facing the officer at the port of entry can also be an unwelcoming experience. Some students have expressed feeling intimidated, disrespected, racially profiled, and even sexually harassed by the officer at the point of entry. Overall, given the complexities involved when someone crosses a border, transborder students suffer the blunt end of short-sighted border and educational policies, practices, and attitudes that fail to recognize the realities of people living along the U.S.-Mexico borderlands. Consequently, many transborder students face limited time for academic work and on-campus engagement, extracurricular activities, and in many cases, lack of understanding from peers, campus leaders, administration, and faculty.